What a deck!
Hello and welcome to What a Deck, where we play troll decks, rogue decks, and whatever the hell I feel like. I'm your host, Hardleg Joe, and today we're looking at Cubic OTK. Now, if you just want to know what I'm playing and why I'm playing it, there's a deck profile linked down in the description. Watch that video, it'll explain everything. Otherwise, here, I'm going to be doing 10 duels against random opponents on YGOPro. I'll be testing this out, showing you how it plays, and hopefully, we'll have a little fun. Alright, here we are, the first duel versus King. I always wanted to face a wrestler with the head of a jackal. Or is it the head of a tiger? I guess it's a tiger. Tiger or lion. It's a Tekken reference, by the way. We've got our cool cubic sleeves. Normally I take a little bit to mention the sleeves, but I really like how these turned out. Kind of a neat little thing. Looks like we're up against Resonators. Interesting. Neo Flamevell Lady. Yep, there's Red Rising Dragon. Which means he can get into all the things. I'm not sure if is this a 2-card combo to get into the... Let's see here. Special summon this card. Okay. Well, fuck. Yep, now he gets into... What's it called? This thing. Red Supernova Dragon. Cannot be destroyed by card effects. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a monster effect, when it declares an attack, you can banish this card and all cards your opponent controls. I do not think I have a way around this, unfortunately. Let me check the old extra deck. Yeah, if you've got, I've got several things to deal with several situations. I can usually beat over stuff that's not 5,000. I can usually play around stuff that negates, but if you've got a negator with 5,000, well, it banishes itself, so maybe, just maybe, I could still get in for a bunch of... Let's try. Let's try our best, shall we? I'm gonna go ahead and start with Duza. When you normal summon this, you can send a cubic card from your deck to the graveyard. Or not. I am so done with you. That's fine. We've got Foolish Burial Goods. This will let us send a cubic card from the deck to the graveyard. And we're going to go with... A good question. Yeah, because anything I do, if I activate effects... I can't link climb without activating effects, and if I do... Oh, wait. Okay, we're gonna try this. We're sending that. Battle phase. Main phase 2. And then we have Clara and Ruska. Only useful because it lets us get a cubic in the graveyard. So this thing you can banish along with any number of cubic monsters. Put a counter on monsters your opponent controls. Cubic counters. They negate attacks, and they also prevent your opponent from attacking. Or, I'm sorry, it negates effects and prevents them from attacking. So, unfortunately, that's not the optimal play. Normally, you want to play into stuff and do other things. You don't want to end on a 0 attack, some kind of waifu bait thing? I have no idea. This is like one of the weirdest cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! But we've managed to stop it for now. Hey, my favorite. Oh, we don't have enough for it. That's fine, though. We could still... That'll work. Let's go ahead. What can you do? You have another Ash? Goddamn Ash Blossom! He's blushing my ashes. Well, not much I can do. I can at least get rid of whatever that back row is. Yeah. At least I'll get rid of something. We'll get rid of that. Out you go. Whatever that called by the grave. Just getting rid of my... Okay. Well, this is... This is an auspicious first duel. I have not had to deal with this specific situation as of yet. I'm not sure he has either. Going to assume it's a he, because the name is King. Okay. I still don't have enough to do what I want to do. You got another guy? Okay, if he had another Ash Blossom, I was about to shit my fuck. Okay, again, we're gonna send Cubic Karma. All the Cubic spells have effects in the graveyard. This one lets you search a Cubic. You got a third Ash Blossom? Do you have a third Ash Blossom? No, okay. Third Dooza. It's a doozy. Okay. Normal summon. Activate. Can I send the card I want to set infinite impermanence? He's infinitely impermanencing me. Okay, well at that point, we could summon this by shuffling back all the cards in our graveyard. Do I just want to be able to negate? This won't have enough. Yeah, I need to, like... Yeah, let's go ahead. We're gonna make this. We're... not gonna use the effect. I want to save some stuff in case we have the ability to get over things. And then we're gonna make Accesscode Talker. Big, beefy boss monster. Gets enough attack for all the things. And then we're gonna try to get in for a shit ton of damage. We'll banish a Link monster in the graveyard to destroy one he controls. Attack for 5,300. And yeah, this is, oftentimes this is what I do to get rid of stuff that my opponent has. Because it's, obviously it's up to 5,300. And that effect, hey, we won! That was, I did not think that would work out, but we found a way to do it. So, like, Cubics have they have a reputation for being a really simple, really kind of like, unga bunga, summon big boss monster, which is what we're trying to do, but it's nice, they have enough complexities to them that if you find yourself in a weird situation where your boss monster doesn't work, you can get around it by doing stuff like what we did. And yeah, normally this is how I would deal with something like that. The problem is, I have to activate like 3 monster effects to get to this, and if he negates one, I can still do stuff, but if he banishes my field, then I'll never get to the point of summoning this out in the first place. Granted, he might have let me summon it out if I tried, but I didn't want to waste all my resources trying, because I can only do it once. Only do it once, especially if he banishes stuff. But we still get a win, so let's go ahead into the second duel. Everybody get up, come on and slam now. We gotta get things going now. Welcome to the Space Jam. Oh, making me go first. Not great, but we'll do the best we can. So, Crimson Nova, the Dark Cubic Lord, he's our boss monster. Summon it by revealing 3 Cubic cards in your hand. Kind of difficult to do, that's why we have a lot of draw power. Unaffected by monsters whose original attack is less than 3,000. If it destroys a monster, it can attack again. And also, actually I might be able to... Yeah, and also during the end phase, burn both players for 3,000. Pretty neat. This is discard a card, discard a Cubic card, draw a card. Cubic Karma, of course, helps us get our things. We have not normal summon. So we're gonna go ahead and get Dooza. There we go. And we're just gonna go ahead, send one of these. Yeah, and I didn't think you could do stuff. I could do stuff if I could get into Clara and Ruska, but I forgot she can only be summoned in main phase 2. And we have no main phase 2, because it's the first turn. Yeah, Cubics kinda suck going first. You can make Appaloosa with 2 materials, which is not great. And you can burn for 3,000, but it affects both of you, which means if these got like Utopia double, I'm fucked. UAs, they might be able to just screw us over. If he can get they have a equip card that lets them deal double battle damage, so if they can get like 3,000 and just like give me the Slam Jam Nightmare, I might have a spot of bother. Ooh, a drink of water there. A nice little sippy sip. We will see. I don't know. They've got their not Cubics. UAs are one of my favorite decks. I haven't played them since they got the new support. They're a lot more combo-oriented than I would like. Yeah, there's Dreadnought Dunker. The question is, that'll only be... Well, that'll be exactly 3,000, so he could crash into us. Unless he can bump it up even higher. Yep, and I just put that out there so it would be like as bait, essentially. And then another one, a Spiker. What else can do? Kangaroo. Battle phase, alright. Is he going to crash? No, he's going to attack that. So, Unification of the Cubic Lords, the trap. If a Cubic leaves the field, you can special summon a Cubic from your deck, and it cannot be destroyed this turn. So I can do that. And then we'll go ahead and send... Yeah, I'm just going to send another Karma. Or should we send... Yeah, we're going to send another Karma. So we could search again next turn. So there we go. We've got this. It can't be destroyed. And he already used that, so I'm not sure he wants to crash into things. Oh yeah, and this, when he deals battle damage, you could target one card on the field and destroy it. This, in addition to letting you discard and draw, which really helps because, again, everything's good in the graveyard, it says you take no battle damage from battles involving cubics. So, there you go. Just cubic my way downtown, cubic the things, eating the stuff, and I'm homebound. And he took 1,000 damage, which means if I can deal 1,000 to him, the 3,000 burn at the end of the turn will annihilate his soul, which is kind of what I'm hoping to do. What can this do? When a card or effect is activated. So let's try this first. See if he'll negate that. I mean, he might. Nope, okay. Awesome. Let's see if we can search another Dooza. Ugh, pardon me. Our final one. This deck's kind of weird. There's only like 3 monsters. There's more monsters in the archetype, but they all suck, except for 3. But they do vastly different things. Unlike a lot of archetypes where it's like every card in the archetype does variations on a theme. It's like, no, this one dumps a card, and then you've got the little one that can't be destroyed by battle, and then you've got the big boy. Chungo out of 10. Alright, you're gonna negate this. No. Alright. In that case, we've already got a unification in the gray. Oh wait, we need to send another unification. Right? Right. Okay. And then we can do this. Unless he negates that. And we're gonna send one of these. Hey ho, what you wanna know? Okay. Oh, I just realized this isn't gonna work like I had hoped. Oh wait, no, I can do this. Special summon. Hello. When a monster is special summoned, you can change their battle position and negate their effects. Okay, so what we can do is make, I don't know, this one. Why not? We need 2 monsters with different names. And then, because a cubic left the field, we could do this. Activate both of them. Neither of them are a hard once per turn. And then summon out the cubic seeds. I desire my seed. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bump. Bump, 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 bump. Da-dum, da-dum, ba-dum, bump. Let's see. Yeah, I think I just want to make Appaloosa at this point, because they'll have so much more... Oh, it has to be different. Yeah, let's just make a 3-material Appaloosa. Hello. I hope you didn't want to activate monster effects. That would be a shame. A ding-darn-doon shame. Alright, and I think that's it. No. I say thee nay. Oh, I should have negated this first. I forgot it was once per chain. Yep, I'm dumb. I knew this was a not once per turn negate, I forgot it wasn't once per chain. Alright. Okay, so it's not as over as I was hoping. And then this special summons itself. Yep, I should have done the things I wanted to do. Destroy 1 card? Alright. let's see here. Yeah, what we're going to do... Let's go ahead and use the Cubic Wave. Banish, like... 2 of these? Yeah. Get those negated. This is what I should have done beforehand. Granted, I think he could return those. Okay, I'm just messing up all over the place. I forgot how UAs work! I'm a dumb boy with some dumb toys. I don't know if I'm dumb, but I got a big thumb and I gotta beat things. Yeah, I did so good on that first duel, and then this one I'm just messing up everywhere. Ding, ding. Have I normal summoned yet? I think I have. Let's double check though, shall we? That's the good thing. Yeah, I can test. Oh, and I can... Okay. Let's go ahead, make this. Gobble, gobble. I like to have... Oh, that's not enough. Oh, that might kill me. Wait, he can't do the things he wants to do. Okay. Kill this. UA penalty box. And I'm affected by spell traps. Who sets UA penalty box? Rip. Oh, that's a good game. Ripperoni. I forgot about penalty box. Alright, next duel. Alright, here we are, third duel versus Moop. Focus, re-energized. I got cocky after that first duel. Not again. Never again. The cock is out. It's all about whatever the opposite is. Oh great, I'm going up against Salaman. Oh great. Exactly. Salaman great. I remember when they were mediocre before they got all their other support and stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, the thing is they've got those spell traps that can deal with my shit. And I don't really want my shit to be dealt with, if you know what I mean. I'm not sure if any of you out there prefer... Okay, Salamangreat Rage. Yeah, so he could target... Yeah, because this thing is not affected by monster effects for the most part. It is affected by spell traps. Which is its one weakness, is like any spell trap that does removal gets rid of this. Not many people playing a lot of traps that, like, remove stuff. It's pretty much like Salamangreat and Dragma that you have to worry about. And sometimes they make a mistake and they don't do the things they should do. But maybe I can bait this out if I start to, like, link climb and then I can summon this. I don't know, it really depends. We've got Magician Souls, which is a really, like, a godsend for this deck. We're going to be able to draw, like, so many cards. It'll be like discount card drawing warehouse up in here. It's just a matter of if he has the counter trap and the rage. Or just one or the other. Yep. So he has the rage, we know that. It's just, can we bait out the rage beforehand? And I'm guessing, yeah, if he has the rage, the other one has to be the roar. Let's see. Okay, we got our Apprentice Illusion. Let's go ahead. We're going to activate this. You send a spellcaster from the graveyard to special summon this card. There we go. And then you can discard spells to draw that many cards. And we can only use one Foolish Burial Goods per turn, so we're just going to discard one. Hey, that's pretty good. And then before, yeah, we're going to go ahead, tribute this, draw 2. Just drawing through our deck, baby. Okay. Oh, okay. So this will bait out something, because we've got nothing on the field. Lightning Storm. Let's destroy all spell traps. So that'll get rid of the roar if he has it, which he probably does. No? Interesting. What was his other one? Signet Mining. Ah, just trying to trick me. Just trying to be a tricky trickster. All right. Foolish Burial. Send a Cubic Karma. Cubic Karma will get me Dooza. I now have 2 Cubics in hand. Wait, no, I have 3. Duza, this, and another version of Cubic Lord. There you go. Hello? Nice to meet you. A fancy neighborhood you find yourself in? Go with normal summon this. Let's send Unification. Let's discard the other Unification. Let's Link Climb. Activate both of these. I'm just going to keep that there. I don't think it really affects anything. Summon the other two Duzas. Is that 5? Do I have to worry about Nibiru? We'll see. Send one of these, just in case. And one of these. And, yeah, Appaloosa, Goddess of the Bow. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. You know what, I think we've got game anyway. Pretty sure. We'll see. I could count. I'm not a counting man, though. What do you think I am? Someone who counts? No count. 1200. I can attack again. Does it have to be in a row? No, it does not. So I can attack over this. I can get in for 3000. No, that's not quite it. Yeah, this is kind of a new addition, so I kind of fucked up a little bit, but that's fine. We're gonna make this. Bada bingo. Django. And we'll go ahead and use this to get a cubic seed. Just in case. And then we'll go ahead and make this guy. Accesscode and Crimson Nova. If I was thinking these sleeves out more, if I didn't want to do something as trippy, I probably would have put it these two. And there's 3000. Yep, if I'd summoned a Duza in attack mode, I could have done it. Or if I'd made this before, but I was worried about Nibiru with the one card in hand. I'm not sure if he has the means to out both of these. But then again, I was never that good with Salamangrates. Once again, if I'd been counting my summons, I haven't had to deal with Nibiru in a while, and all my times testing, I don't think it's ever come up. And then it like paused for a second as I was summoning, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Nibiru would ruin my day. Just absolutely, trousers utterly defiled. There's no way I could ever survive. So I wanted to make sure, and it might cost me the game if they can make something, but I think all they can make is like Heat Leo? Oh fuck. He sent the wrong one. I misread that. Oops. Such mistakes in our time. Yep, and he's just gonna surrender to Dr. Manhattan. Just the big blue. So there we go, we win, partially due to a misplay. I could have won better if I had played better. But, you know, hopefully you're getting kind of a feel for how the deck works. Let's go ahead into the fourth duel. Here he is, the Golden Chad, coming down to be your dad. Possibly, who knows, what can he do? He summons these heroes too for you. Do-do-do-do. Thank you. Song and lyrics by Hardleg Joe, based partially off the Crimson Chin theme song. A Fairly Odd Parents lore. The lore is so deep in that show. It's been going on for 11 years. Yet somehow Timmy's still 5. How does that work? And side note, I'm aware that Timmy's older than 5. I just couldn't remember how much older he was at the time. Whatever. You're not here for Fairly Odd Parents lore. You're here for Yu-Gi-Oh action. I mean, comment in the comments if I'm wrong. Is that gonna be Dark Law? I don't like Dark Law. He's too spook. What's worse than one Dark Law? 2 Dark Laws! And he has the thing in his hand. So I'm in trouble. Any card sent is banished. That ruins everything. But I have these traps that will actually save me, so let's hope this works how I hope it works. Alright, so he's attacking into V-Jam. Can't be destroyed by battle, and when the monster battles it, you can move it to the spell trap zone, put a cubic counter on it, which, as you recall, negates its effects and makes it so it can't attack. This card basically says when your opponent monster declares an attack, summon a V-Jam from the deck and your opponent has to attack that. They cannot not attack it. Beep. Guess what? To the extra deck it goes. And then during my turn, I can... Not once per turn! Guess what, buddy? Ha-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta! All the cubic seeds! Now everything's negated! And then during my turn, I can summon these back. Which is very useful. A very useful thing indeed. So we're gonna Foolish Burial Goods. Now that we can, because their effects are negated, so I can use the graveyard as much as I want. We're gonna get our Crimson Nova. Because he's big. Big out of 10. We're going to normal summon Dooza. It's a doozy. We're going to send Unification, yep. Summon this. Like, hey there, little buddy. Oh yeah. Go ahead and make Relinquished Anima. That'll activate Unification. If you're wondering what this effect is, he can gain attack equal to the number of monsters in the graveyard with different names times like 200. Which can sometimes add up if you have a whole bunch of... I was playing against Dragma once, and I had like just a whole bunch of different monsters like from my extra deck in the graveyard, so he got up to like 3,000. But most of the time, it's not really worth it. Okay, I'm going to absorb that. We're going to make this. Wait, why didn't I summon... Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm a complete idiot. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm sitting here like I have, and then I'll just attack into that, and I completely forgot that I... Alright, no, this is fine. This is fine. We're good. I don't need anything. The world ends with me. I got too distracted. We'll send another, Nibiru. Oh, the mistakes we've made. Oh, the times we've had. Yep, I'll just send another Cubic Karma. There's the Karma we go. Give me another one of these. Why didn't I summon this when I had... Well, I guess if I had, I'd be dead anyway, so it's probably for the best. Let's get one of these out here. I can link summon... Yeah. We're fine. He can't get over my token with his Nibiru. And I've still got this. Unless he can blow up the field somehow, which he might be able to. Fuck, I don't know. It's hard to say there's any consistent hero builds. Heroes can do so much gosh darn stuff. He could get acid with the water and then blow up my other cubic seed. My seed! Fortunately, I can do other things. Yep, I got too ahead of myself. I was thinking about all the stuff. I could have just made this. I had to link summon, though, that time. I had to try to climb up to get into things. Because if I didn't, he still has the Elemental Hero Honesty Neos in his hand. Yep, and there it goes. So that's how he gets rid of the token. Yeah, I'm not going to activate that. You don't have to activate it that makes it a thing. I mean, I'm going to here. Because I don't want to be attacked by 3,000 anymore. Okay, Magician's Souls. Yeah, I think this will work. We'll see, it depends on what we draw. So, send one of those to the graveyard. Special summon this card. Bada bingo. This can discard... Oh, this counts as a spell trap, so I could draw 2. Yeah, let's go ahead and draw 2. I like 2. Let's go ahead and draw 2 more. There, I'm still not getting... Okay. Lightning Storm. Real lightning. Then he gets to add a single hero. Ah, he's going to make... Okay. So I think what I want to do... I can't imagine he'll be able to kill me this turn. I can banish this from the graveyard to add 1 back from my graveyard to my hand. So I could summon this now, but I don't want him to think that I can. Should I reset all the monsters in my graveyard? Yeah, actually. That'll help. So... Yeah. So I'm just gonna defense wall. Hope he can't kill me. I don't think he can. And then once he has a monster, I can do some shit. Because this is basically target a monster your opponent controls. It halves its attack. And then a cubic you control gains double the attack. Yeah, so he's gonna do the Dark Calling. I couldn't have done this, so I would have 3,000, and then he would have more than 3,000. Or he would have exactly. So I'll take the hit here. Let's see. Okay. But now I can special summon this by revealing all 3. Actually, I can summon 2 of them if I want to, and I kind of want to. Yeah, if you're wondering what that is, there's I'll show you later, but that trap can summon seeds from the deck if your opponent has more life points than you. But we need to add a seed to our hand so we have cubics with different names in our hand. Special summon. Big the cat. And then cubic wave. I become 6,000. You become significantly less. Let's go ahead. 6,000 to 16. Not destroyed by battle. But you still take some damage. And then this will be 1,500. Yep. And then end phase, inflict 3,000 damage to both players. Unless you've got a way to stop burn damage before the end of my turn, I think that might be GG. Some kind of OTK, perhaps. Like the title hinted at. Big burn. Only once per turn, so you don't take 6,000, even if he didn't die. So there you go. That's generally how you want to OTK with this. If you can get your way to this, or if you could just summon like 2 Crimson Novas and a Duza, or like a Crimson Nova, a Duza, and Apprentice Illusion Magician, that's usually enough to like beat over everything, get them down below 3,000, and then just burn for game. And sometimes you can cause ties. We'll see. Either way, let's go ahead into the 5th duel. Here he comes, Big Squelchy, just rolling his way downtown, just eating all the dinner rolls. No one knows how many... Oh, I gotta go first. Fuck. Special summon? Discard this. Hollow. Activate Spellbook of Knowledge. Tribute, draw 2. Magician's Souls. Activate. Send another one of these. Special summon. Howdy. We're gonna banish just the Cubic Karma. Draw 1. Dooza, just what we needed. Gonna go ahead and use that to get our way to Crimson Nova. We have 3. Boop, boop, boop. So we'll get him in for at least the 3K. Then I can normal summon this. Send another Unification. Then we'll go ahead and put these together to make... let's go ahead and make a Link Karibo first. Just because we can. It'll get it out there. Nightmare Cerberus? Yes. And then we'll go ahead and trigger both of these. And I remember now, it has to be different names. So we'll get 1 Dooza. Dooza's not once per turn, so it's kind of nice to make non-Dooza, but we need the Cubic Seed if we want to make Appaloosa going first. What is this? Oh, the Link Karibo. Okay. Yeah, and we're going to send one of these traps, just in case things go awry. And then we'll make Appaloosa. There we go. It's not the best. Again, you're pretty weak going first. But you can end on 3 negates. If you're lucky. Plus 3,000 burn. Most of the time, you don't start with another Unification. So you make a 2 material Appaloosa that has 1,600 attack and can't do a whole bunch. So yeah, it's not much, but it might be enough to stop you from getting OTK'd. And then if this can survive 1 turn, I have the Cubic Wave. I could give him the old, like, howdy, how do you do? Special summon this card. You can target 1 machine, special summon it. Only use... Yep, let's just stop that. I am so done with you. He doesn't seem to have opened... yes, I'm gonna stop that as well. Because he's just gonna be able to, tag out for stuff. He can just use this to make Mega Fleet, so this is as good as dead anyway. Yep. Might as well just prevent him from getting advantage. And he has a Kaiju. Fantastical. And he has a Chimera attack. And then he can special summon 1. Oh boy. Your field? My field. There we go. And this is why we sent the trap. Summon a Cubic Seed. Then if only your opponent controls monsters, summon 2 more. Not quite yet. No OTK for you. There's a reason I sent that. I love it when a plan comes together. Ah, okay. Is that just Link Karibo? Yeah. We're good. Alright, what can do? Well, I can reset my deck. That's interesting. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't suck anything up because of the placement. Although I can... Okay, so we'll go ahead, Link Karibo. Get rid of that. There we are. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. There's one of those. Oh, wait, this will reset all my links. Darn it. I was like, I'm going to have such a big thing, and then I'm not. I should have done this first. But that's fine. We could still... Yeah, we could still get fairly big. Let's go ahead. Use those two. Yeah, let's go and get rid of the cubic wave. And then... Accesscode? Accesscode. I think that's enough for game. Because I'll have 54. 53. Boop. 5,300! Good GG, indeed. Got him on the clap back. Clapping on back through the woods. Clap, clap, clap. Either way, that's 5 duels. Let's go to the halfway point. Well, you've made it halfway through the video. Presumably you're enjoying yourself. Perhaps you'd like to subscribe for more content. I do one of these every other Saturday, and I have other Yu-Gi-Oh! Content as well on the Saturdays that I don't do one of these. So you can just get continued videos on weird, janky archetypes and stuff. Pretty neat. You can also just like the video if you like the video. And of course I have a Patreon. I run very few ads on this. It's like one every half hour. Very limited money here. The Patreon's what allows me to play these weird jank decks like this. Things like Cubics that aren't really tearing up the meta or like a super fan favorite, but that I think are really fun. And you know, not only would you be helping out the channel, but you also get rewards. You probably noticed these sleeves up here. I designed those myself. You can download the image from my Patreon. If you donate $2 or more, there's also the negation. Joe put that up on the screen. You could see that. Made that as well. You could download the deck file, not just for this episode, but for every episode I've ever done, which is 210 at this point. There's a lot of them. So you get a lot of content for $2. For just $1, you could join my Discord. Nice community there. The fact that you have to pay to get into it kind of makes it higher quality than most Discords. There's not as much random crazy people. Everyone there is pretty nice on their good behavior. And you know, if you want to give more than a couple of bucks, there's other rewards there too. I give shoutouts, you can get episode requests, I send merchandise. There's a lot of cool things, so check that out. And if you don't have any money, you know, just subscribe, like, maybe share the video, tell your friends. This channel doesn't grow nearly as fast as I was really hoping it would. There's a lot of people who seem to like it, but it doesn't seem to be catching on. So any little bit would really help. I'd appreciate it. And with all that said, let's just get back into the duels. 5 more, baby. Here we go. This was a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Heroes again. Interesting. Do we get new hero support lately? Hard to say. Comment in the comments if you understand why I started singing that song. It has to do with something on the screen. Take a moment, analyze, use your special eyes, and see if they specialize in knowing about what I was talking about. And you know, while you're doing that, while you're checking out the opponent's name, you may want to take a look at my name. Does anyone know the reference there? I had to look it up a little bit, but I know what it's in reference to. Something to do with cube, something to do with this trippy visual that we've got going on here. I think I started talking about that in the first duel, where I was like, usually my sleeves aren't quite this crazy, but I feel like Cubics is a really weird deck. They're really kind of esoterically designed with like a lot of like, what the hell is this? It's like some sort of weird eyeball floating in a void with cubes and like a purple goo. Or like, what the hell is this thing? So I really wanted to make something that just sort of like the otherworldly alienness about the Cubics, where they don't really look. And I think I came up with something pretty good. I like the kind of like hexagon. Now that I think about it, I probably should have made a cube pattern on here. Just do a bunch of squares and stuff. Man, this guy is comboing off. I'm running out of things to talk about. You know, we'll be back. We'll fast forward. We'll be back when he's done building things, and we'll see what kind of board we have to contend with. Now these points of data make a beautiful line, and we're out of beta, we're releasing on time, so I'm glad I got burned. Think of all the things we learned for the people who are still alive. Oh, okay, there we go. And we're still alive. Granted, we haven't had a chance to play it, but we'll see. We can special summon Apprentice Illusion by getting rid of the Ascension. Attack mode? Sure. Show the dominance. Solemn Strike. A pity. I was hoping to Spellbook of Knowledge that. Fuck. And this makes it do piercing. So, the Cubic Ascension I don't think is going to... Oh, it's only if this card attacks. Alright. So unless he can somehow find a way to banish my Cubic Ascension, I should be able to stall at least for one more turn. If I can get to Crimson Nova, or one of the many cards that gets to, like, if I draw Crimson Nova, I'm good because I have 3. If I draw Duza, I can send Karma and then get Crimson Nova. If I draw, what's it called? Apprentice Illusion Magician, I can draw into that. And then I can Cubic Wave and possibly kill him outright. Hard to say, hard to leg. Oh. 6,100. Big. It's like he knew what was going on. Yep, that's game. Because this thing does piercing. Oh, and he's got the Ash Blossom anyway. Yep, he just knew exactly. I wonder why he solemn struck the... even if I had set that, he had piercing and everything. I wonder if this was the guy I played earlier and he just came back for revenge now that he knew exactly what I was playing. Hard to say. Either way, let's go ahead into the 7th duel. Here we are, the 7th duel, the fightin' 7th versus Where's My Chaos? I guess this is a Chaos deck. I've heard there's a new Chaos deck. Because there's new Chaos support, and they do crazy things. There's Darks. There's Dangers. So, Danger, Dark World, maybe. Hard to say. Hard to leg. Do the stuff that you want to get an egg. Yep. Looks like Chaos. I've heard this can... All spell traps. All things that are useless in the graveyard. Chaotic Ruler, the chaotic... Chaos Ruler, the chaotic demonic dragon. Yep, so this is gonna be another instance of sitting here waiting while they do all sorts of combos and such. As long as he doesn't mess with my hand, though, I've got some pretty good stuff I can do. I can make rank 10s, most likely. I definitely gonna have the ability to summon, unless I just get terrible draws, I should have the ability to summon Crimson Nova. So I think we're good. And I'm going to have an extra draw, too. So we'll just see what the hell he makes. Alright. Ending just on the Hope Harbinger. So let's go ahead. This, of course, can negate spells. So the spells in our hand, not particularly useful. Yeah, when a spell card or effect is activated. And he didn't put it in front of the thing. So, fortunately, it's the only cubic, so I'm not going to be able to do it either way. I'm just going to go ahead and do for 1. Because I don't have any other cubic thing to discard. Oh, can you stop that? Do you have something to say about that? Question mark? Where is your chaos? Okay. So we've got the Crimson Lord, and... Oh wait, I can't activate this anyway. Yeah, I don't have enough. Rank 2. I could make some and discard. I'm not sure if I want to end because he can just battle over me. So I think we're just going to set V-Jam. Is that the best we can really do? It sucks to give up when I have 2 cubics to have to give them up. But there's not much else I can do. Unless... I don't have... Oh, I do have 1, so I can 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay, so I can make 4. Let's just go ahead, summon this. It won't be the best, but it's the best I could do, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and, yep, special summon, discard that. Yeah, if he didn't have, I could have used this if he didn't make the thing that negates spells specifically. So let's just go ahead. We're going to make Link Karibo. We're going to make Nightmare Cerberus. We're not going to use the effect though. We're going to make Unicorn. We're not going to use the effect, though. Fuck, he has a Nibiru, doesn't he? I guess we'll find out. Accesscode Talker, go! Although we can't activate anything in response to that effect. And the reason why you want to do all that is just so you have more materials to banish in the graveyard. I will not go quietly into the night. What can you do? Is this Nibiru time? Now am I going to get Nibiru? No? Okay. Just take the 5300. Gotcha. And then while I can... What's in my graveyard? Just the one? Yeah. This way I can at least get one Cubic card back into my hand. In case he wants to, like, banish stuff or do other things. And we'll see. This has no protection. It is just a 5300 beater. It's good for ending games a lot of times. It's good for clearing out boards, but can't do a whole lot on its own. It's possible. I probably should have made Appaloosa now that I think about it, because she would have had 3200. She could have gotten over everything. And then I would have been able to negate some of this stuff going on here. Possibly. Yeah, again, Appaloosa, it's one of those things, I was playing such a strong go second deck, I didn't even think of Appaloosa until, like, yesterday. And then I put it in as, like, a go first option. And, yeah, I'm just not as familiar with her as I am with everything else in this deck. I'm kind of aware of what everything else can do, and then I forgot, like, how much attack would she have? Should I don't know. Either way, we'll see. Again, I have no idea what this deck is capable of, so I can't even speculate on what potential plays they could be making, what they're going to attempt to do. So we'll just come back when they're done doing stuff. Alright, just going for the Boral Sword. The Boral Sword can get over this. It'll do a lot of damage, but it can't attack again. So, worst case scenario, I can... Still don't have enough, darn it. I can set a V-Jam and pass. No, Link Karibo, get out of here. Yep. Your move, holy man. Doesn't seem to have a whole lot of removal, so maybe they're just hoping that they can battle over everything that I love. Maybe that's just the hope. We'll see. They got dangers. Hey, we can both draw and then discard. I like to draw and or discard. Sure, we'll send that. Why not? Okay. Chaos Space. I've heard this card is broken. Add one light or dark that cannot be normal summoned. 3 banished monsters. Special summon one of them. Place the other. Oh, he's just getting it too. Alright. 60 card Exodia. No, they played... Okay. Again, I have no idea. We can't speculate. We'll be back. Up, and there you go. No, I'm not going to negate the Raiden. Maybe if he attacks with the Boral Sword, no. He is not that foolish. You can attack into things to negate their effects with this, if you feel like it. It's kind of risky because it's a 0/0, you know. Felis, the light-sworn archer. Oh, damn it. Not what I wanted. But I think I can... No, I already used my Accesscode. So I don't think there's anything I can really do, unfortunately. Like, I can link climb, but okay. It's not what I wanted to do. Where's this? Let's get a dooza. What a doozy! These are both tuners, right? Yep. Ash Blossom. Gonna ash my blossom from here to 2. Everybody knows what you're gonna do. Let's see here. Yeah, I can't really... Oh, but wait, this has a... Okay. I think I can, actually. Let's go ahead, because this has an upward... Yep. Anima can suck up stuff it points to. Well, hello there. To defense mode. Clever girl. Get this. So now we've absorbed its power. Oh, I can add back. That still won't be enough to allow me to summon. Not until next turn. I can just play it safe, though. Send one of these. And then I can, no matter how I leave the field, I can do stuff. And then we'll just clear off the board. And hope he can't OTK me through all this. And hope I can get one of my spellcasters or something else. 3,000 beater and then 1,600 that if it... This is cool because if it leaves the field, so even if they send it back to the hand, or like banish it, or return it to the deck even, this will still activate. And not a monster effect, which means it's really... There's not a lot of stuff that can negate spell effects in the graveyard. Chaos Valkyrie, alright. Okay, popping that. You're running very low on cards. Then you can make a 7. Nightmare Phoenix. Alright. Just attacking over. Oh yeah. One of my cards went to the graveyard. So I can boost up 200 for every monster with a different name in the graveyard. Hey, that's pretty neat. I still can't... And because it wasn't activated this turn, I can't do the thing. I think I could do this, though. Yeah. Okay. Normal summon. Let's go ahead and make this. Unification of the Cubic Lords. There we go. Send a Karma just in case. And good game? A good game. I was able to do enough... Oh, wait, I didn't even... Oh, yeah, I just had a 9. Okay. Either way, a good game. Let's go into the 8th duel. Click X. X. I clicked it. Nothing happened. Oh, hey! Charmers. Neat. I wanted to play these once they get it. Wrong X, pal. My keyboard has no other X. Please explain. Explain. I need to know. What are you trying to do? Does this count? Plus is like an X, just tilted slightly. Underscore was an accident, I didn't even know I put that in there. But yeah, Charmers, they got a new structure deck. Make these things that don't normally fit together, try to work together as a stuff. The X on your screen. But then I would surrender without playing. And I don't want to do that. so I won't. We got 3 cubic cards in hand, plus the thing that sends this that lets us search. What the fuck is this? Special summon is by sending, when this card is normal, you can special summon. This card is sent to the graveyard, add a familiar possessed. Okay. Monster, I have no idea what this thing does. Monsters you control gain 300 for every attribute. If a spellcaster is normal summon, draw 1 card. Once per turn, if you control a spellcaster, negate any monster effect activated by your opponent during your main phase. Reveal 1 spellcaster, add 1 monster. Okay. He's got a bunch of traps. What I need is Lightning Storm. You're not Lightning Storm. Alright. Foolish Burial Goods. Big Chungus time. Time for me to have Big Chungus time. Time for me to be Big Chungus man. Special summon. Boop. 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 I'm gonna do the 3 of those. I'm gonna put it over here because I'm afraid of spell traps. And then this. Cubic Dharma. Let's go ahead and send this to the graveyard. In case this leaves the field, I can get other things. And let's go ahead and try this. Me become big, you become little. Chungo time? Chungo time. Mirror Force. Special summon 1 spellcaster. Then if you control 2 monsters with 2 or more, you can destroy 1 face-up card on the field. Alright. But I still get to do this. Can't stop me. From the deck. Hello. And I will send other things to the graveyard. Things you won't like. Negate any effect activated. Okay. Rude. I can still kill you, I think. Oh, this is a Charmer monster. Alright. Okay, I don't think you can get over big stuff. So, we're gonna try... one of these? Yeah, we're gonna try one of these. Target 1 cubic monster. And then we can send V-Jams. Yes. I'll just send 2. Gains 800 attack for each one. That way I still have the one in my hand. Yeah. We're good. I'm big. Oh, and set the other one. We're good. Okay, I have no idea what this deck can do. Activate. But it's negated, right? No, it's because it's in the end phase. Gotcha. It's during the main phases. Oh, it's only once per turn, too. Interesting. That's weird. That's weird way they're writing it. Okay, do you have a way to gain? Oh, okay. How are they gaining? Familiar Possessed. It gains 800 during damage calculation. So if I'd sent 1 more, I might have been good. But I did not send enough. Alright. And this will negate any monster effect I activate, which is great. Yep. I'm not sure what I could do against this. It's too many spell traps, and I don't have any ways except for Lightning Storm. And I've got too many face-up cards for that to work right now. I need Magician's Soul so I could send both of these to the graveyard and draw cards. That would be cool. That would be a cool thing. Question is, some decks can't get around Marshmallow, which is essentially what this is. And he's found a way to get around Marshmallow. But he no longer has Charmers, so That's good. Think we're set? I could take 2,500. That's not that much. So let's see. If a attacks an opponent, it gains 800. If a monster is destroyed by a card effect, you can special summon a spellcaster. Okay. Yep, unfortunately, I really like these, but sometimes they're no good. Why is this gaining attack, though? Monsters gain 300 for every attribute. Okay, so just all monsters gain at least 300. Essentially. Called by the grave. Rip, Roni, the San Francisco treat, ding ding. Yep. Let's just, one of these. Ding. Nothing for you. Enjoy cubic counters. Become one with your inner cubic counter. Fine then, I don't, whatever. And then if a card is destroyed... Special summon it once per turn during your opponent's end phase. Target a face-up monster, destroy it, and then special summon. Okay, and then he gets that. Gotcha. Yep, I think I'm doomed. I need like a Twin Twisters. And I don't have a Twin Twisters. Unfortunately. So much draw power. I got 2 spell books and now if I had drawn my Magician Souls, this would be I could like summon that, send these 2 to the graveyard, search a card, get a card out of the graveyard, then send a Magician Souls, draw 2 cards. I'd have so many gosh darn ding dong things, it would be crazy. As it stands. So come on, Magician Souls, show me potato salad. Yeah, I did it! Da 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 Magician Souls. Okay, welp, I can normal summon it. And then once per turn, the effect has been activated already. So I should be able to draw now, right? Yeah! You're not what I wanted, but that's fine. See, grab that. Let's go ahead and get one of these. Let's go ahead and get Dooza out of the graveyard. Let's go ahead. Tribute off this. Maybe I can get my Lightning Vortex. You're not a Lightning Vortex at all! I thought I had enough. Okay, I don't. But that's fine. I can still find a way to get enough. Send. I don't have any more cubic karma. I am out of karma! How did this happen? Well, I can send one of these. Yeah, one of those. Oh, and then I can, yeah, get 2 of them because I banished 1. I've already normal summoned, unfortunately. Special summon more cubic seeds? Yes. Absorb? I like to absorb. We can absorb. Slurp, slurp. 1850. If a familiar possessed. Okay, but you're not a familiar possessed, so I should have 550 more than you. Special summon 1 monster with 1500 defense. Okay. And then destroy a card. Replay the battle? No, I'm good. I'm fine with that. Is that it for me? Is that just it? Guess the only other option wait, no. No, I have an option! Okay. I think I should be good. I always forget about this. Well, fuck. Never mind. Fairy Tale Luna. Did not expect that. I cannot negate that. Yeah, this is, you can, if a spellcaster you control, I think it's Dark Spellcaster, battles, you can send this to gain 2,000. So I was hoping he would run into that, and then I could gain 2,000 and at least honest over one battle. Okay. I mean, you already had game. I don't know why you're making Utopia the Lightning. Well, either way, we lose to this for whatever we drew, like, we drew more than half our deck and did not get any one of our lightning vortexes, or lightning storms, unfortunately. Which would have been the thing to win us the game. We just need some way to clear out all these spell traps. Sadness. Either way, let's go ahead into the 9th duel. Alright, here we are, the 9th duel versus Jinzo. I assume they're playing a Jinzo deck. Jinzo got some new support recently. They're making me go first, and I have the lightning vortex, and I don't know what to do. Hard to say. You know what, if they're playing Jinzo, let's go for it. Let's Cubic Karma. Let's activate it. I almost considered passing. And just being like, surely Jinzo can't OTK, but I don't know for certain. So we'll play it safe, we'll get something out on the board. We'll activate this so we take no damage. We'll activate this so even if he gets rid of our thing, we get something... The RNG is like, you wanted Lightning Storm, right? Here's all the Lightning Storms, boss. And I'm like, a bit too late, man. I needed these last duel. Now they're useless. I'm going second. What am I supposed to do? What am I gonna do? Well, there goes Kaiju Slumber. I'm gonna get a Kaiju. Mama got a kaiju, daddy got a kaiju, everybody got a kaiju, juju. Oh. Interesting. Giving me the bigger one. Unification of the Cubic Lords! Well, fuck. Okay, well, the only hope now is that if he gets rid of everything, I can Lightning Storm him. He's not playing, he's playing actual kaijus. And so that's why he gave me this, but he didn't have any way to get counters, so I could just attack over Gamma Seal. Take your Gamma Seal, and there's no kaiju you can give me that Gamma Seal can attack over. You could, okay, well that's an option. Ouch, my most of me. Banish. 2200, at least I get to use a Lightning Storm. That's cool. No, I don't, because I control face-up monsters. It's everything I never wanted. Fucking fuck waffles. And then he's gonna have, like, non-once per turn negates if I start doing stuff. This is, each time a card is sent to the graveyard, it gets counters, and if he has 2, then I'm screwed. I don't have enough to get this out. Actually, I can do this! It's not great, but I can do it! Ash Blossom? Alright. Cubic Karma. Target 1 cubic monster? Yes. 1, 2, 3. Still no? Yeah. Yes. Big boost. 4,400. Get that shit out of my face. Now you've got a counter. Now I've got Doom Time. Now I'm running on empty. Because this is going to be able to get... This can just get rid of this. Doesn't matter how much attack I have. Doesn't matter what I try to do. And I just gotta hope he didn't have some way to get another Gamma Seal on. Gamma Seal will be able to do all the things. He can give me a kaiju of some kind. What will it be? You know what? If I had just passed, there'd be nothing he could do and I could have OTK'd him. Why is his name Jinzo if he's playing kaijus? That's so weird. Such a weirdo. Yep, I should have waited. Granted, there's no way I could lose, or there's no way I could have known that going in. I just had to kind of assume. Alright, Radian. And then do you have a kaiju? The sticky string kaiju. He's full of stickiness and stringiness. Yeah, and I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything I could draw. Unfortunately, I got my lightning storms against the kaiju player. Should not have played this. I was worried about damage. I didn't know what they could do. When your opponent normal or special summons, that monster cannot attack and its effects are negated. Yeah, so if I normal summon this, he could just remove 2 counters, stop its effect from even activating. So my only hope then is to hopefully draw into something. RNG! You are my fiend! I didn't know what you could do until you came and threw your shoe. And RNG, what do I see? Nothing but a big empty space where my faith used to be. Alright, here we are, the last and final duel versus Overdose. At least we can go second this time. At least we could go second, and we've already won 5, so we beat the halfway point. Done almost everything this deck can do. If you want to find out what this other stuff in the extra deck was supposed to do, you could check out the deck profile again. Let's see. Normal Dooza. What a doozy. Send Karma. Karma search. This. Special summon. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Hit that just in case. All right. 1,600. 3,000. Have I OTK'd? I think I've OTK'd once in this. This actually OTKs more easily against, what was it? If they have something here than if they don't. Because 1, I could have cubic waved. And 2, this thing, if it destroys a monster by battle, can attack again. So if he had any monster with 2,600 or less attack, then I could have, like, attacked into that, done the damage, then gone back. And we're playing against more chaos, but it looks like Blackluster Soldier stuff? Uninteresting choice. Butter Spies? Uninteresting choice. Super Soldier Soul! When you normal summon a war monster, I have to look at everything that this can search. I feel like there's a lot. Isolde, the bringer of, what would I call it? I was gonna say jank, but it's not jank. It's like the bringer of combos. 2 Tales of Noble Combo Knights. There's so many things. MBT, if you're not familiar with him, MBT Yu-Gi-Oh! You can do so many things with Isolde. I think he's made like Flying Fortress Skyfire with this. There's so many Dark Warrior combos you can do. It's just insanity. Banana sanity. Super Soldier Synthesis. Alright. Get some stuff. If this destroys a monster by battle, inflict dread. This card is... Hey, I needed that. Whatever. I am unaffected by cards that have 3,000 or less attack. Original attack. Come at me when you're big. Only people who are bigger than him can taunt him. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Doing all these things, he gets to search, and then he can probably get the other blackluster soldier. And if he had banished this, then I could just unification and search another one. Ah, now he's big! Coming at me when you're bigger than me! It has to be original attack, though, so if he activated that effect even now, it wouldn't affect him. Regular blackluster soldier. All shiny and blue. Not taking up much of the card art because it's an old school card. Still, yeah. Whatever, nerd. You think I care? I do not care! I've never cared! Yup. It's nutty. Also, by the way, I hope you like attacking a cubic seed, because that's what you're gonna do. Bloopity bloop. Ding. Ah, crashing! Unification. Another one. And we'll just send a karma so I can search one. And because a monster was sent to the graveyard, I can increase my attack, which is not game? Almost game. I love how the cubics, I said it before, they feel like an old school archetype. They all have these different little things they can do. I messed up everything. You did better than I would have expected. BLS Ritual is difficult. I tried playing them myself, and they don't work very well. They're kind of hard. He did surprisingly a lot, considering. He must add some things. But yeah, either way, Cubic Wave next turn could have just like lowered him to 15. Got this up to 3,200. And then it just would have been death from above, death from below, death from every side. Here a death, there a death, everywhere a death, death. Old MacDonald had a cube with 6,000 attack, and it brought forth the end of the world. From one of its 7 mouths it sang the song of Armageddon, and no child was able to ignore its cries. Let's go to the end screen. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Cubic OTK. We went 6 and 4. I really wish I had marked down how many OTKs we had. I feel like it wasn't enough. We had some sort of weird matches there. Some kind of unusual deck styles, unusual play styles. But I think I still showed off what this deck can do. Hopefully you can see how it could OTK under optimal conditions. Next time on What a Deck, not exactly sure what I'm doing. I'm leaning towards Megalith. I'm thinking maybe we should play some rituals, something a little more control-oriented. But we'll see, we'll see. If you don't know, I actually stream on Twitch every Thursday with upcoming What a Decks, testing them out, getting viewer feedback. So if you're interested in seeing what I'm playing before I actually play it, if you're interested in helping me test and helping me make better decks, come on down and follow me there. It's a fun time. Either way, until next time, good luck and have fun. Whoa, hey, don't leave quite yet. The dueling may be over, but I still have to thank my patrons for making the show possible, especially the high-tier patrons who know that it's hip to be square. Those patrons are Davon Crushin, Cassie Harper, Tiberius Kane Moriarty, Nightfang, Austin Glover, Chris W., Montry, Aaron McNatt, Daniel Frowsing, Lucas Geardus, Quintingent, Diotic, Mr. Eiffel, Dancing Joker, J3 Puffin, Buster Blader, Emperor Lelouch, Matt, Kirvin, Nathan, King Zirmus, G-Ram 007, and Demon 11006. It is thanks to higher intellectuals like them that I can share the truth of Earth's 4 simultaneous days with the ignorant and stupidly educated masses. If you would like to join the elite and be listed off at the end of each video like this, the Patreon link is on the screen and in the description. And this episode's secret question of the day is, are you familiar with the Time Cube? If so, what do you think of it? Let me know down in the comments, and until next time, stay frosty, Legos.